Hello to my beautiful collective out there, to your hippie gypsy reader. We're back with another monthly tarot reading for our beautiful Gemini placements for August 2022. And this is going to be for all placements in your chart. So anywhere in your chart where you have Gemini energy, or if you are a cross watcher, this is going to be for you. Be sure and check any of your other placements and those other readings to see what also may resonate for you. And if you're unsure of what that information is, you can go to your favorite search browser, type in natal chart calculator, and plug in all of your information. As much of that information as known as possible, including the time, will be extra helpful because it'll pinpoint the exactitude of everything you are looking for. With that being said, Geminis, let's look at your August monthly reading. I've started this over on TikTok. If you were here from TikTok, from the mini reading that I've started, then welcome. Thank you so much for coming over here to look at the extended on that. We're going to look at some deeper clarification on each of these cards that were pulled for the week, for each of the weeks, and for the overall energy of the month. And then we will run out the bottom of the deck, and we will do all of the advice and run some oracle cards as well. If you are already a YouTube subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much for checking in on this monthly tarot reading. I hope it resonates. I hope everybody is able to attune. Then I hope I'm able to guide and help offer some clarity. With that being said, let's go back over what we took from TikTok earlier, and that is not going to be for everybody. So please, if this does not fit, don't force anything at all. We're just going to take what resonates, throw out the rest. For your overall energy for the month of August, our beautiful Gemini placements, we have the Six of Cups. So we're looking at some nostalgia, we're looking at fond memories of the past, some happy memories here, possibly something that we could fondly be going back to as well. Could be something returning from the past is another possibility. For week one, we pulled the energy of the Wheel of Fortune. So this is about good luck, this is about karma, this is about destiny, and this is about karmic cycles. This is about things coming full circle to receive, you know, the wheel, it goes around and around. So we are in a cycle, and it's some sort of end of a cycle, could, you know, beginning of another cycle, as that so often does, as life happens to do. For our second week, we pulled the Four of Swords energy. So this is about going into some sort of restful state after having some sort of Three of Swords energy. You notice how those Three of Swords are up here. That is about heartbreak and loss. What do we do after we have some sort of tragic type of energy, some sort of heartbreak, some sort of loss, some sort of something to heal from? We lay down, we take a moment, we meditate, we process this information. We are going on to be able to move forward from this energy of needing to rest. So there is a sense of a restful type of energy being called over you for the second week of August. During that third week of August, we pulled the Five of Swords energy. This is about conflict and defeat. This is about some sort of aggression, some sort of, you know, feeling like you have a defeated or a defeatist sort of energy going into this week. A lot of, you know, sort of aggressive type of energy. I'm going to call something to your attention as soon as I finish going through these, because it's not all bad. So we have the Knight of Cups rounding out our month for August. So this is, Knight of Cups is about a new offer coming in. Could be a new romantic offer. Could be something that we are deeply emotionally invested in that is coming forward for you at this time. The Knight is above a page, so it's not anything that requires some sort of nurturing to evolve. This is a little bit more involved versus the Queen or the King. This is a little bit further down the line. These Knights are in and out, so I would be a little bit cautious of that type of behavior, as Knights do tend to do. But the romantic Knight and the Pentacle Knight are the most solid Knights. They're the most likely to come in and stay a while, if you know what I mean. So with that being said, let's look at the bottom of the deck. We have the Two of Swords energy coming out for us. Again, all these swords are about truth, ideas, information, knowledge. That is air sign energy. So we're at a crossroads with a decision here with the Two of Swords energy. So that's something that we're not seeing clearly is giving us some sort of pause for the cause to figure out which is the best path, is what I get from the Two of Swords. It's about decisions and choices, but you're not seeing you're not seeing them clearly, is kind of the point of the blindfold and being at a crossroads. We have the Judgment card underneath that, so there is some sort of call for a judgment call here. There is some sort of awakening being called upon us as well. This angel is blowing the trumpets and they are coming up to see what's going on. So this is an awakening type of card. Could be a judgment going in your favor as well. We also have Queen of Cups. There's the Knight of Cups and there's the Queen of Cups. So we're progressing down the line. And we have, this is an emotionally mature individual. This is somebody who is very aware of their emotions. They're very in control of their emotions. This is the most ordained cup in all of the entire suit here with that. With that is the most novelty, that is not novelty, that is the most ordained cups there. So it's the most beautiful, most luxurious, the best cup, basically. So this is about a total emotional abundance here. And then we have the Moon card underneath, could be dealing with a Pisces. This is about secrets. This is about illusions. This is about some sort of light that needs to be shown on something. Something is a little bit hidden from us. Here with the Moon card coming out, and then we have a movement forward. This is great victory. This is great success with the Six of Wands coming out underneath. New beginnings, carrying a bit of a burden, but we're cutting all of that out and going mind over matter. Tower moments, Hierophant, beautiful. With that being said, let's go ahead and look at the clarifiers, please. Universe, I want to go ahead and get all up in there. I already meditate over the space and connect to your guides as best as I can, and then I have connectivity with that through my cleansing and shuffling all of the decks as well, which is all, I did a little mini video showing how that is done also, because I don't want to bore you all with that visual, because I do a lot of details and that would take a lot of time. Okay, let's clarify, please, this Wheel of Fortune for my beautiful collective of Geminis or their cross watchers. We have the Ten of Cups in the upright. Me again. Ten of Cups in the upright. So this is a blessings. This is divine love with a divine karmic wheel. So this could be some sort of karmic union here with the family harmony alignment card coming out to clarify that. The Eight of Pentacles is out in the reverse. So there is some sort of lack of passion, a little unmotivated, and the Emperor came out. So maybe this wheel is showing that we do have a lot of strong structure when it comes to our blessings. We are very, very strong. We're very committed, very, maybe we are a leader in our family, and we have some sort of divine karmic wheel happening for us at this time. This Eight of Pentacles in the reverse has a little bit of a lingering of some sort of uninspired type of energy. You're feeling a little bit of lack of passion towards this. The Emperor is the king daddy of all the decks. So that is the divine masculine energy that's above all the kings. There is then the Emperor. So that's a very leader type of energy coming through. Let's clarify that. Four of Swords, please. Page of Wands. Ten of Swords reverse. So more healing, mending, recovery with the Ten of Swords in the reverse. We have the Queen of Cups in the reverse, so we're looking for some self-care. We're healing some sort of insecurity also. The Page of Wands is very inspired, very free, limitless, has a lot of potential. So there is a lot of potential to definitely heal and cure this insecurity if you are willing to do the work as far as meditating, as far as healing, as far as taking that time to regenerate and recover, to do the true mending that needs to be done. Let's look at the Five of Swords, please. Five of Swords. Thank you. Thank you. So we have the Four of Cups in the reverse. We have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. We have the World card in the reverse and the Two of Swords in the reverse. Goodness, goodness. So there's a lot of delayed success, failed plans here with the World card in the reverse. Something is incomplete. The Knight of Cups in the reverse is a very sad disappointment, a lot of heartbreak. The Four of Cups in the reverse is some sort of awareness. You have a sudden awareness coming in, and here comes the Two of Swords again. So Two of Swords is reversed here, talking about some sort of confusion. You have a lot of information overload. Somebody took the lesser of two evils here, as far as, you know, just kind of dealing with the heartbreak, but choosing to ultimately come through with some sort of happiness here. And there's some sort of delayed success there with coming through for your happiness, which could be some sort of internal conflict. It could be an external conflict. Let me continue. Knight of Cups, please clarify. Beautiful spirit guides, thank you. High Priestess reverse. Something was withheld. We have repressed feelings also. Page of Cups in the reverse. Somebody's very insecure. Page of Pentacles in the upright. So there's a strong ambition and desire coming through with this Page of Pentacles coming out in the upright. This could be the brooding of somebody that feels like they're trying to present themselves as being very desirable, very ambitious, but inside with this High Priestess reverse and the Page of Cups reverse, there's a little bit of emotional security that somebody's trying to hide from you, I'm thinking. Probably a little bit of insecurity. That could be you, could be hiding the fact that you do feel, you know, some sort of creative block and some sort of insecurity, but you're going to keep it deep down. You're not going to let anybody know that information. Let's look, please, at the Six of Cups for the overall of the month. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Empress in the reverse. Emperor upright over here. So Empress reverse, Seven of Swords. King of Cups in the reverse. Goodness gracious. So, there is a lot of strife here. And some deep deception and betrayal. Some sort of sneaking around type of energy with that Seven of Swords coming out in the upright. With the Empress in the reverse and the King of Cups in the reverse, this is definitely some sort of union here. You're probably thinking back to fonder times, and this is some sort of trickery that has ultimately led to this upheaval of something. This could be the memory that you have, and you have a lot of coldness towards this type of energy because of this sort of immature type of individual that was here. Could be having some fertility issues as well with the Empress in the reverse. Again, that's not for everybody. Let's see here. Bottom of the deck has Six of Swords. Six of Swords is about moving on. Seven of Cups in the reverse is a lack of confusion. You're overwhelmed by too much choice. Four of Swords again. Being called to meditate, being called to relax, contemplate. Seven of Wands. You're feeling protective. You're up for the challenge. This is a competition type of energy as well. The Fool card in reverse has a carelessness and a lack of direction type of energy. So you're being called to watch for that. Okay. Ace of Pentacles is under that with the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So you have a new adventure and abundance coming in, but there's some sort of confusion. So ultimately there is a lot of confusion here, and this is probably from something that is leading to this crossroads type of energy here. Something has come to light that is giving you this cause to pause, and you're having some sort of awakening to go into your divine union of your intuition and to feel closer to that, to reveal these secrets that are being withheld from you so that you can have your victory and have a new beginning possibly, because you're no longer carrying the burden. You're using your head over heart to have a new beginning again. So this is about starting over again. That is tearing something down to build something back up with that Tower card there. So I'm feeling like this month is going to bring a lot of, wait, where'd you go? Yeah. This month is going to bring a lot of call for you to really take into your power and get some self-care and self-awareness. You're being called to basically come into some sort of, to get back to being inspired. Basically, it's for the better good of your harmony. There's a leadership here. Emperor and the Ten of Cups here is about divine family union, and that's some sort of beautiful type of alignment here with some sort of leadership. And you feel like you're ultimately starting out the month in a very good karmic, positive movement forward. The second week, something happens that leaves you feeling not motivated. You're feeling a little bit uninspired, so you're being pulled into this healing type of energy where you're being called to take some time out, process some information, and really go into a resting phase to tap into what's been going on, to really process things and take their time with that. You're being asked to do your self-care with the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Ten of Swords in the reverse is about mending and recovering. So there's a deep call for that here in the second week. You're having it'll bring out some sort of inspiration here with the Page of Wands here, calling out a lot of potential and a lot of exploration. If you are able to get into this restful meditative state here coming into the second week is what that's calling for. This third week brings about some sort of conflict, and I'm unsure why. Maybe the stagnation or delayed in the success is not sitting well with someone that you are trying to work with, and it's bringing out this aggression and competitive behavior. Maybe it's with yourself. Maybe it's with your personal goals, with these ideas of swords and truths, and you're feeling a little moody and depressed about it. It's a big disappointment, the Knight of Cups is telling you in reverse. It's giving you a lot of confusion with the Two of Swords reversing here. You're feeling like you kind of have some sort of maybe information overload. There's too much coming at you at once. Coming out of that energy, moving on into the next week, it feels like you're ultimately having a sudden awareness. You're choosing happiness. You're accepting. You're being more accepting. And so you're moving into this fourth week in a more loving, more nurturing type of energy here. Even though, let's see, the Page of Pentacles has a lot of ambition and desire. You really, really, really desperately want to manifest this type of harmonious type of energy here coming in with the Knight of Cups. There are a lot of repressed feelings with that High Priestess in the reverse, with the Page of Cups in the reverse. You are repressing some sort of emotional immaturity. These creative blocks, this insecurity, you're withholding this information to yourself. You're keeping it to yourself for some reason, or somebody else is keeping it from you, which is, that's another possibility also. That could be you, that could be your person, it could be what have you. Overall though, something from the past is kind of lingering, and this could be what's kind of giving you your hesitation and your little kind of quips to feel like you should be further along than what you are, possibly because something that has happened in the past here with some sort of financial strife, some sort of deception and betrayal, which is ultimately bringing out some sort of immaturity, some sort of possible overreaction has happened with somebody. You're feeling like you were manipulated. Maybe you were being manipulative in some way. So, let's get some advice, I think. Let's look at some advice. Definitely. All right, let's run out all this advice. I want to see how this is going to run out for the rest of the month. Two of Cups in the upright. Three of Cups in the reverse. Four of Wands in the upright. happiness, harmony, balance, equality, connection, solitude, broken engagement. She's going to yell at the neighbor's dog real quick. And the Four of Wands talks about stability in marriage. We have marriage here twice. Laying down roots, community spirit, some sort of stability is coming through for us as well. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles came flying out. So, basically, okay, the Lover's card came out in reverse. Knight of Wands in the upright. Interesting. So the Two of Cups coming out with the Three of Cups in the reverse tells me that there is some sort of there's some sort of issue happening with some sort of union, basically, is what I'm basically getting. This is a broken engagement, cheating, affairs, canceled celebrations, solitude, loneliness, with the Three of Cups in the reverse. Two of Cups in the upright is about a partnership, a love, a happy union. So these coming out back to back gives me pause for the cause here. So we've got the Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles coming out next to each other. So this is a very, very divine union. This is supposed to be a very happy household. This is supposed to be some sort of deep commitment. There was a lot of solid foundation here with the Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Four is about foundation. So very solid foundation. Something here with the Lovers coming out in the reverse and the Knight of Wands. This could be cheater energy. That Knight of Wands, this and the Knight of Swords are the most fast-moving knights. They come in, they go out. This is somebody who's exciting, charming, confident, self-assured, a very free spirit that takes risks. You could have been taking a risk with your relationship here, which led ultimately to some sort of breakup and some sort of issue happening. Could be some sort of separation or trust issues that has come into play because of some sort of cheating or infidelity to this happy union. Ten of Cups and the Strength card. Interesting. We've got the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups here, folks. So your complete happiness into your family is calling for a lot of strength coming out. The strength came out with it. It's talking about some sort of determination. Maybe you're determined to make this work. You're determined to figure out how to overcome all of this self-doubt so that you can have a prosperous family. You can have the dreams coming true. You can have your complete and total happiness. Could be called to take some sort of new endeavor as far as overcoming something that has given you some sort of pause to come into a union, because ultimately it seems like it should be okay. This is another outcome here. Somebody could be presenting you with a new partnership. You could be feeling like you are better off alone with the Three of Cups in the reverse, even though this is absolutely a twin flame union, with the Four of Wands coming out and the Ten of Pentacles. You have a lot of trust issues with the Lover's card in the reverse, and especially with how self-assured this individual is that is coming in. You feel like they're a little bit too free-spirited and it gives you risk, even though this does offer you complete happiness with the Ten of Cups. Ten of Pentacles coming out. You're asked to come into your strength and take the courage to move forward and to take action with this. Moving on. We've got the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck here. Wheel of Fortune is about karma, destiny. I mean, that's our week one. We're coming back full circle. This is cycles of life. This is the soulmates card, people. Soulmates, karma, destiny. Once again, Six of Cups. Holy crap. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune and we've got the Six of Cups again. So this is ultimately something that feels familiar. This is something about some sort of happy past thoughts. You're feeling like you're going to have a lot of good luck. This is bringing you around the corner to take into your inner strength, to take on this karmic destiny, and ultimately it will give you better memories. This is about producing the cycles of life to create happier memories coming forward. We've got the Justice card at the bottom as well. Justice card here. This is about some sort of balance. This is about truth, honesty, life lessons. So we have a lot of life lessons coming in here. More karma. This is karmic justice happening. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles here. Knight of Pentacles is about very practical, very efficient, loyal, stable, sturdy energy. This Knight is the most sturdy in the deck because he's both feet firmly on the ground. We may have all the Knights. I don't remember seeing the Knight of Swords yet. So Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is about a passionate new beginning. This is a new initiative, new passion, excitement, accepting a new challenge. Goodness me. Okay, that is beautiful, the way that wrapped up. That's our advice, is just kind of process through this and just be more accepting, be more open. To be healing out of the heartbreak and the sadness is a process to be moving on from. I mean, it's not like slapping a Band-Aid on something and just, okay, I'm healed. You have to process. You have to do the healing work. Within is different than a physical wound. Mental and emotional wounding is a process to heal. There is an assignment of the lesson. There's understanding the lesson. There's seeing what your part was, what their part was, being open-minded about such things, being willing to see your part also in things is a very big, beautiful sign of growth, and it makes you worthy of something else coming in that will be fulfilling and prosperous moving forward, so that you are both on a highly vibrational frequency and you can continue to grow with one another. So all beautiful energy. Cute little lessons there. Let's look at... Oh, yes. I forgot. My new deck I'm using, Oracle of Visions. This is my new deck. I love it. It's so pretty. The messages are gorgeous. I love the artwork. We're going to go this way and then that way. Yeah, that looks good. All right. Thank you, universe. May I have some oracles for my beautiful collectives? Whoa, Nelly, that's a lot. We're going to take the... face up only. Face up only. And I'm going to real quick... Oh. There we go. And bottom of the deck. All right. So, first card pulled is 48. Wow. This looks like the keeper of something. This is some sort of, something is being brought to light possibly here. We have number 4, looks like masks, duality. Very Gemini right there, right? And we've got a lot of pictures, a couple of folks here. Looks like memories. Let's see what all Oracle's got to say. Bottom of the deck, looks like we have a lot of things going on, but we are also blindfolded. We're unable to see what's happening in front of us. So let's look and see what's going on. Let's see, 48. Choices, risks, and consequences. We may often be intrigued by a what-if scenario. This card depicts curiosity, temptation, and wanting to know. It's natural to want to know or want to try. And the only way to find out is to try. Okay, I'm going to start over. That was a little bad. We may often be intrigued by a what-if scenario. This card depicts curiosity, temptation, and wanting to know. It's natural to know or want to try, and the only way to find out is to try. It's through such processes that we can grow and avoid stagnation, but there are causes and effects. Here, a regal queen opens a jeweled egg-shaped treasure from which flies a column of fairies. Glowing like fireflies, they are now free. What is unclear is whether the outcome of their release will be reflected on with fondness or regret. Our acts invariably result in consequences, both good or bad. So there is a balance to be struck. Unless we try, we will never know. And that, in turn, may be a lost opportunity that will gnaw away if not acted upon. But equally so, are we fully appreciative of the possible repercussions that may result? Interesting. So there's that. Beautiful artwork. Okay, we're going to run up the book to number 4. Perceptive points of view. There may be no right or wrong. The view is the same, but its perception is different. Fresh ideas and experience sharing the same eyes, but a different vision. Two manifestations of the same person share a commonality, one from the fresh, eager innocence of youth, the other from a calmer, sobering maturity of experience. Both grasp the same mask in unison, their destinies intertwined and ultimately inseparable. At some point, both will see the same vision. It's definitely about duality. Duality and perception of the same imagery through a different set of eyes is a different view altogether, basically. So interesting. All right. 37. 37. Relationships, interactions with others. So let y'all look at that card. Our life is defined by relationships, family, partnerships, friends, and foes. Each enters and passes through like a comet crossing through our sky. Some shine briefly, never to return again, and gradually fade from a memory. Others settle and remain in our orbit. A mechanical photography device displays those who have played a part in our lives. The intricate rotations create infinite combinations to represent the presence and the partings. Mimicking the steps of an imaginary cosmic dance, some will remain as permanent participants, although their closeness will oscillate and be relative to each other. Additional frames will constantly be added, waiting to portray others who will enter our lives in the future. That is our revolving door of people that we come and go, people that come and go into our lives. So that's basically about the understanding of, I guess, soul contracts and soulmates and all the people that we are intertwined with. Some are meant to be for, the entire book. Some are meant to be for a chapter. Some are meant to be for just, a section of the book. It just depends how you put people into your lives. Can you imagine if every single person you ever met in your entire life was still in your life? That would be overwhelming. We are not meant to hang on to every single person that we intertwine with. They are meant to come into our lives, give us a lesson, show us something, and either push on or keep in our lives to continue to manifest and grow with one another. These are family members, these are loved ones that we can cohabitate with, and these are friends, these are, etc., pets, what have you. And then there are people that, like your coworkers or people that you meet in schooling situations, former employees that you've worked with, you know of them and they kind of oscillate in and out, but it's not like a constant frame. So, and then people that you just bump into at the store and have a conversation with, people that you give your number out to, but you never talk to again. Could you imagine? Oh my gosh, we'd be so overwhelmed. Oh. Okay, number 20. Belief and faith. The concept of this card is similar to those presented in faith cards of many tarot decks. A selection of religious symbolism represents a gamut of beliefs. The irony of this common denominator is tragic. With so much suffering inflicted in their name, religions have much to answer for. The blindfold can represent the blind faith such religions demand from their followers, but also the blindness often shown towards the belief of others. All this is set against the backdrop of Darwinism, Darwinian evolution shown in red below the various golden symbols. An ironic contradiction that represents the common denominator of humanity is shared by all religions and adds a question mark to them all. Over here it says, faith must be enforced by reason. When faith becomes blind, it dies. Mahatma Gandhi. Interesting. All right. That was very interesting. This deck is beautiful. I think it is so pretty. All right, let's look at some Mahrukh. Mahrukh is going to tell us a few more things, and then we will close out our August reading for my beautiful Geminis. To look at this extended for you all. Let's look here. You're stepping into your highest divine path. Wow. Woo! Not the Geminis having the most to say. Ooh, the most to say. Okay, let's see. You're stepping into your highest divine path. To rise, you must let go of fear. Remember, many of the clouds casting shadows aren't real. Take chances. You'll realize how perfect something will turn out. That's Divine Universe playing in. Give yourself some credit for how far you have come. If you need to break the rules, do it with conviction to make a difference. You won't always feel alone. You're attracting your soul tribe. May we all. Life will be a roller coaster. Enjoy the ride and stop trying to be in control. See the good in what you call bad. Nothing in your suffering is meaningless. You will get what you wish for, but is it what you truly want? You're stepping into a brand new chapter. You're stepping into a brand new chapter. I love these cards too. Let's see. Don't lose yourself trying to hold on to someone. Don't worry about what could go wrong. If something does go wrong, you're able to make the best out of it. You're on a journey of discovering your life purpose. Life isn't a sprint, it's a long race, and you're not just in it to win it. Don't dwell on what might be on the other side of that closed door. Leave it closed. There's more to know than what you currently know. You knowledge-seeking air sign Geminis. Despite the frustration, you're on your way to making your dreams come true. Ooh, isn't it frustrating? Okay. A detour is available to you right now that can be a benefit. Don't try and push that door open. Take that detour. Do not give up because something did not work out right away. Talking about that detour. Challenge yourself to be stronger than your challenges. Ooh, step up. A new career path will be highly successful. Trust the magic of newness. Is that all of them? Crikey. It's like a third of the deck. My goodness. Okay. All right, my beautiful Geminis and all of your placements and your cross watchers. Thank you so much for tuning in. I feel like that was your message for the month of August 2022. I appreciate you coming over here to look at the extended reading. I hope it resonated. I hope I was able to offer some sort of guidance or clarity for you going forward. Be sure and like, share, comment, subscribe, follow for better attunement so that I can connect with you further going forward. If you head on over to TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, be sure and give me a follow over there. I'm posting over there all the time. Check the description box for below. Check the description box below for information on decks that I use and information on how to get a personal reading with me if you are so inclined. And I'm wishing you all love, light, abundance, and positive vibes. I will see you soon. Have a great month. Love and light.